All right, I'll call the meeting to order at 6:15. Tonight's council meeting for October the 9th, 2018. Item number 2 is adoption of agenda by resolution, please.
Moved by Councillor Rock, seconded by Councillor Cross. Be it resolved that the agenda be adopted as presented.
Any discussion? I'll call the question. All in favor? Opposed, if any? It's carried. All right, item number 3, confirmation of minutes.
Moved by Councillor Rock, seconded by Councillor Cross. Be it resolved that the minutes of the public hearing, the regular council meeting, and the committee of the whole of September 24th, 2018 be hereby approved, all statutory declarations having been complied with.
Any discussion? Call the question. All in favor? Opposed, if any? It is carried. Citizens period. No? CAO report, please.
So this is a report as it relates to various departments as at September 30th. Enemy Aliens is on display at the Sam Waller Museum from October 22nd to November 30th. Endowment Manitoba posted the link, the Sam Waller Museum Heritage Fund, on their site. For every $2 donated to the museum, $1 will be matched by the provincial government until March 31st, 2021. Terry Fox Run was held September 16th. Only 2 participants. We do find that it's been getting lower and lower each year. Weather may have also had an impact. Dance program started September 17th. They're continuing with registration for all other classes. Learn to Run, Active Start, and Run, Jump, and Throw are all new programs which started at the end of September. Safety meeting held. We're looking at reappointing members to the Town Safety Committee. Met with the City of Flin Flon to discuss various matters of mutual interest. Working with contractors as it relates to work in the town cemetery. Ice is in at the arena. We are on reduced weekend hours as was last season due to staffing. Variations, conditional use, and rezoning applications are being processed ongoing. Letters sent out to lakefront property owners confirming setback requirements. Airport storage is pretty much at capacity. All MSDS reviews have been completed. Jet A fuel sales for September were $33,746.27. That's not bad for this time of year considering the bombers are gone. Advertised for coalition coordinator. There was a few applicants. We're hoping to have interviews in the next 2 weeks. Fire department has been responding to lots of motor vehicle accidents. Election advertising underway along with prep for election day. Lots of inquiries from candidates and general public. Backlane grading underway. There's a program. The weather set us back a little bit, so we're hopefully going to get back onto that. Finished the flushing program. Water breaks on Edwards and Crosley were being looked at. Sewer work on Reeder was looked at. Street sweeping and ongoing prep of drain maintenance for winter. Capping underway at the landfill in preparation for winter. And reviewing options for the repair of humidifier and air handling unit at the pool. Basically, it's fall. We're getting ready for our winter season.
Just a question. Could you remind us what MSDS stands for?
It's what it is basically MSDS is it's like a safety program. If there's any kind of goods that we use, right down to say spray foam or anything that we use in our offices, it's making sure that all the sheets are up to date and up to par. And all of us had to retake our training programs, so that was part of it.
Thank you.
Do you mind just expand just a little bit on your meeting with the City of Flin Flon, like the various...
The City of Flin Flon and I've decided every couple of months to get together and just review some of the ongoing issues we both have. One of the main things being pretty much being forgotten about in the north. We talked about some of the mutual issues, or not issues, but discussions we're having with our respective school divisions in our jurisdictions. We've talked a little bit about their special service levy. They are also looking at doing lakefront properties, so we had that discussion too. They've been a great help to us anytime we need, so we want to extend that back to them. Okay. So, been a pretty good discussion.
They also use the same system as us.
Yeah, they have the VADM system. I think they're the only ones pretty much in Manitoba that have the VADM system, which is our
Friends of Labor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Anyone? All right, we'll move along to bylaws. Oh boy. Was Squeecipe Cree Nation?
Where's CP?
Okay, that was close.
Very good.
Sorry. Bylaw number 4585, second reading, please.
That's you, Brian.
Yes, it is. Moved by Councillor Rock, seconded by Councillor Cost. Be resolved that bylaw number 4585, being a bylaw of the Town of the Paw to amend bylaw number 4121 to be read a second time.
Any discussion? Call a question, all in favor? Opposed, if any? 0, it's carried. Third reading, please. It's a recorded vote.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Rock. Be it resolved that bylaw number 4585, being a bylaw of the Town of the Paw to amend bylaw number 4121, be read a third time and passed.
Okay, any discussion on this?
Just that it's great to see development coming down the pipes.
Absolutely. So we're talking about an office structure that's going to be constructed, in case people are wondering, sort of in behind what's called now the Pa Motel, used to be known as the La Vérendrye, near where the old dairy was. So you need to have some history in the community to know exactly what I'm talking about, but fair understanding. All right, so recorded vote. Councillor Commodore.
Aye. Sorry.
Aye.
Councillor Forward is absent. Councillor Gibb.
Aye.
Councillor Cross.
Aye.
Councillor Rock.
Aye.
Councillor Zelinski is absent. I'm also an aye. It is passed 5-0. Okay. Let's move along then. Finance and Administration, 7.41, tender T06 2018.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Rock, whereas an invitation to tender was sent to suppliers and advertised on the town website and in the Apasqua Times for the supply and delivery of one 4x4 3/4-ton crew cab long box pickup truck. And whereas 3 bids were received. Therefore, be it resolved that council accept the tender to replace Unit 71 submitted by Great North GM in the amount of $44,573.98, taxes included, for the supply and delivery of one 4x4 3/4-ton crew cab long box pickup truck. And be it further resolved that council accept the supply of accessories and installation in the amount of $1,979.76, taxes included.
Any discussion? Call the question. All in favor? It is carried. Okay, tender 07 2018, Unit 69 for that.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Rock, whereas an invitation to tender was sent to suppliers and advertised on the town website and in the Apasqua Times for the supply and delivery of one 4x4 3/4-ton crew cab long box pickup truck. And whereas 3 bids were received. Therefore, be it resolved that council accept the tender to replace Unit 69 submitted by Great North GM in the amount of $44,573.98, taxes included, for the supply and delivery of one 4x4 3/4-ton crew cab long box pickup truck. And be it further resolved that council accept the supply of accessories and installation in the amount of $1,979.76, taxes included.
Well said.
That was like
Any
deja vu.
discussion?
Just one comment.
Yeah.
I know I've brought this up before about retiring the old assets. So,
What happens is it basically goes in sync where it keeps going down,
Yeah.
down, down, and then the other ones are out.
okay.
Yeah.
Any further discussion? Call the question. All in favor? It is carried. All right, 7.4.3, tendering policy.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Gibb, whereas as a member of the New West Partnership Trade Agreement, NWPTA, Manitoba is required to have all its tender notices posted to a single location. This will ensure fair and open access to government procurement opportunities, which includes all government departments, crowns, agencies, boards, and the MASH sector, municipal government, in brackets, municipal governments, academic institutions, schools, and health sector. And whereas to meet the government's obligations under the agreement, the government requires MASH sector and type entities to post their tender notices on MERX, or MERX, a Canadian tender website, by November 30th, 2018. Therefore, be it resolved that Council approve the amendments to Policy Procedure GG-101 tendering process to include the above requirement.
Any discussion?
Ooh, I need a drink.
Call a question, all in favor? It is carried. All right, 7.4.4, donation policies.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Gibb, whereas at the September 10th Committee of the Whole meeting, an issue sheet was brought forward with regards to the donation of ice rental fees. And whereas policies FA-814 and R-704 state that when council approves a donation for the usage of recreation facilities, it is understood that Kelsey Recreation will invoice the town of the Fall for the rental of the facility as per regular procedure, and council will cover the rental fee. And whereas Kelsey Recreation Commission no longer exists, nor do they have a separate bank account. Therefore, be it resolved that council approves the repeal of policy R-704, Kelsey Recreation donations to organizations. And be it further resolved that council approve the amendments to policy FA-814, donations to organizations.
Any discussion on this one? Call a question, all in favor? Carried. (7.4.5), change of meeting dates.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Gibb. Resolved that council authorize the regular scheduled council meeting of November 12, 2018 be changed to November 5th, 2018. This was in regards to Randy being away?
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Any discussion on this? Call the question, all in favor? It is carried. 7.4.6, additions and deletions in taxes.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Comer, whereas each year the assessment branch submits additions and deletions to the assessment roll. Therefore, be it resolved that council approve the additions in the amount of $7,499.92 and cancellations in the amount of $7,625.73 to the 2018 real property tax roll as contained in a listing from Manitoba Municipal Relations dated August 10th and September 4th, 2018.
Thank you. Any discussion? Call the question, all in favor? It is carried. Payroll and accounts, 7.4.7.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Commodore. Be it resolved, council authorizing the following accounts. Pay period 19 in the amount of $97,981.63. General checks number 21588 to 21661 in the amount of $192,236.40, and EFTs in the amount of $110,744.40.
Thank you. Any discussion? Call the question, all in favor? All in favor? Okay. It is carried. Request from Kelsey Trail Snow Riders.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Commodore. Be it resolved that council authorize Kelsey Trail snow riders to cut through approximately 50 meters of light bush on town-owned property from the shore of Campbell Lake to the existing trail due to flooded portion of the existing Groom Trail.
Thank you. Any discussion on this one? Call the question, all in favor? All in favor, there we go. It is carried. Okay, we have attached minutes from Destination Marketing Committee as well as Recycling Center. Museum Board, Councillor Rock.
There's a meeting next week.
Okay, Chamber of Commerce, Councillor Commodore.
We have a meeting, we had a meeting on, wrong paper, September the 26th. We had Nina Samu from Canadian Beverage Container Recycling Association, so she gave us a lot of information on how that works and the new containers that are available. This is our first meeting since we had a little one in September. There wasn't a whole lot that went on. We have a new office member, and that office member is Jen Cook.
Oh, really?
And we are working on the Citizen of the Year. And yes, that was it.
Great. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Sustainable Forest, Councillor Rock.
No meeting.
Okay. Citizens on Patrol, Councillor Conway.
That was a very quiet meeting. There was nothing really new to report. There's a conference coming up, so they were looking for auction items for that. The same stuff all the time. There's lots of cell phone usage by the public, lots of it. It is noticed by our members, and just putting it out there, it only takes a second, and then you can have a crash. And I think there was, Randy had made a statement that their fire department has attended a lot of motor vehicle accidents, so hopefully that's not because you're on your cell phone.
Hopefully not. Okay, thank you very much. CDC, Councillor Gibb.
We had a meeting last week. The main focus was on transition. Rod Bearswicki was still the reeve due to acclimation, so he'll be acting chair in the interim until there's election here for that short time period. Likewise, I sent Randy the operational plan. I did send the operational plan, as well as the next quarterly meeting is going to happen after the election.
Right.
I felt there was no point in having it this week or next week on the way, and then everyone changes, or some people change, or maybe everyone stays the same. Don't know. So that made sense in that regard. Just as everyone's aware, I'm not running again, so whoever is appointed from council will be the new chair of the CDC. So I don't know what the time frame is for that, but once that's in place and Kim's working on the operational plan now, then that'll time up in that regard. So that's the news there. Is there any questions on that? Is that pretty clear to everyone? Also, one of the members, or board members, brought up that during the mayoral, what do you call it?
Forum.
Debate?
The forum? Yeah.
Forum.
Yeah.
Economic development came up a number of times along with the CDC, so they requested that we have a sort of in-camera meeting with all the councillors that are running for election, along with the mayoral candidates, to discuss the thoughts on economic development and the CDC. And that's it.
Okay. We had a quick meeting with the Kelsey Planning District, and I do mean quick. I think it was done in less than 10 minutes. We authorized some payment of fees, and that was the end of it. And we haven't had a meeting with the Kelsey School Division. So with that, I will...
Destination marketing.
Pardon me?
Destination
I think the
marketing.
minutes are attached.
Oh, that was from our August meeting. We had a meeting in September.
Oh, you had a meeting in... Okay, I didn't realize that. Sorry, I thought these were the most current.
So we,
Destination marketing.
yes, so we had a meeting in September. We kind of went over some job duties for our destination marketing coordinator and some things that we would like to see her working on over the next year. We talked a little bit about the place branding that's happening with Travel Manitoba. So our toolkit is ready, and they are planning on doing a reveal after the election. They didn't want anything to kind of overshadow or have any conflict with the election. And we did approve one grant for the Paw Action Center for a volleyball tournament that will see people mainly from Saskatchewan and Manitoba coming into the community. And I think that's even happening this weekend. Yeah, this weekend. And then our deadline for the last quarter of 2018 for grant applications is on Monday, the 15th. So if anybody has any projects or anything that are happening between now and the beginning of February or so, you probably want to make sure that you have your grant applications in for the 15th, and they will be reviewed at our next meeting on the 22nd.
Okay, thank you very much. Citizens period.
Just one question.
What? Are you kidding me? First time in 4 years.
I just, recalling in the past, there used to be monthly updates from fire calls. Are those no longer existing?
I honestly didn't have a report in the last two, but I can get you some stats.
Yeah, we'll get you one.
Noticing with all the motor vehicle accidents, so I
Yeah.
haven't seen the reports.
Okay, we'll get you one. Anybody else? Then I would Take a motion, move into committee of the whole. Adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.